All right, welcome guys. In fact, I believe if you've watched market structure, the introduction to it, part one and part two, and here is the third point. Here is the part three. Yeah, once it's following, I have to make it bit by bit just for you to grasp the concept, and that is what you need. You don't need anything special. You understand? So now we've been following the market trend. Like we have the downtrend where market makes higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. Then the uptrend, higher low, higher high, higher low, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. And we've also explained uh, strong lows, the lowest point. When the lowest point breaks the previous high, in an uptrend, when the lowest point breaks the previous high, that point is marked as a strong low, and where it breaks, we mark it as BOS. The BOS is marked because it is very important. It tells us when price is in a pullback phase, when price wants to come back, and these lows are marked just to at least know our next entry level where we will be targeting to place our trade. So it is always best when trading in this trend, always trade from this lowest point. Don't trade around this midway. Okay. And for a downtrend, for an uptrend, you may have two options. When price breaks and goes to this level, you wait for pullback. You can target at least trading from this to around this zone, then you exit. But it is for the best practice, because market in the long run is in the direction of the uptrend. You can just ignore taking trades from this part, then you wait for price around this zone, then you buy. Here, instead of selling from here to here, you can just wait, just be patient. Then you target price from around this zone, then you buy, expecting price to go up. It takes expert to at least trade this particular from this side to this side. But mostly, if you like taking trades after BOS, if you don't take care, like you lose a lot. Yes. And for that one, for you to have a good win rate, you just practice taking price from the where the areas that are strong. That is why I'm saying that those areas are strong. They are strong because they are already in favor of the market direction, and they are supporting the direction, right? The same thing here too, the same thing. You target your market, like target buying from this. You target buying, selling from this here to you sell around this zone. When price at least comes through that direction, then you sell, expecting price to continue. So that is it for the downtrend and the uptrend. Okay, so the next stage, what I want to talk about now is I will just have to at least the next stage is when market is changing direction, when market is changing direction, let me use another place. So here, if we have downtrend, so the downtrend is like this, as I explained, you understand? So there will be a point, there is going to be always a point where markets at least will change to maybe an uptrend. It has to go to the top two, because whenever price comes down, it has to go rise through to just balance it. Yes, so that point is our focus now. So maybe from here, right from here, price, instead of price around this zone, like price coming to this direction, it will just close above this. You understand? So once price closes above this, the direction has changed. We are no more in a downtrend, like coming down. We are no more. So this one, you wait. when price gets to this point, because it took this low to break this point, we're expecting price to at least respect this. So price will be around this. Sometimes you have to wait because it can still continue. Yeah, so you just have to wait. When price comes and respect this, we are expecting this one to break this one. You understand? Okay, so like this, in this manner. Let me hold it here. So right now, previously I explained the strong highs. So at least initially we had a price, something like this one was a strong high. You understand? Templates, we have the strong high. So the same thing, you can draw as many as you want. And here, price broke through around this zone. It took this zone, like this place, to break this around, break this price line. So once price broke through this, here is our BOS. I hope you get it. You remember that, right? Here, BOS, 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 and this one is our last strong high. And mostly the focus should be on the last ones, strong high. So here is a strong high. So if you are drawing, you know that it is coming like this. So that is it. Then you target the last part. You understand? Maybe I can have this one too drawn by the focus is not here. The focus is always the last one. So once you have that in mind, that is it. So here we were expecting price, once it got here, we were expecting price to at least follow like this, just to make sure the trend is in action, but it didn't do that. Price went to, like, it closed above this. So once price break this level, this is no more a strong high again. It is no more a strong high again. Now price has changed character. The way it is behaving, it has changed character. So this price line will now be marked as a change of character. CHoCH, change of character. Let me write it in full here so that you know it. So that is change of character. You get it? CHoCH. And whenever there is a change of character in this manner, like we see, it means the trend has changed. Now we are expecting the reverse. We are expecting price to go up. Okay, so with the change of character, it's like now you are treating here as the strongest zone. It took this place, this point. So here, once it took this point to break this low, here becomes a strong low. You understand? So like we have changed the trend. So this side becomes our strong low, and we are not expecting price to go below it. All right, so when it got to this point, from here, the strong low, it's used this point to break this level. So right now, as I said, whenever there's a change of character, there will be a pullback. Whenever there is a BOS, so in a way, this thing is becoming like something like a BOS, break of structure, but the break of structure is used in a particular trend direction. But once it changes direction, then it is no more a break of, it becomes a change of character for the first time. So once price got here, we are not expecting it to go below it. If it goes below it, it means we are still in favor of the downtrend. But once price got to this point, maybe it respected this low like this, then it went up. So this here becomes our new strong low. You understand? Here becomes our new strong low. We are not expecting, once this one has used this point to break this side. So because first of all, we had a change of character just to mark the trend change. This time it becomes a BOS because we've actually we've actually changed, like we have actually confirmed the direction of the market now. Here it just broke, so it became a change of character. Now it has broken again. Now it becomes a BOS, and we are not expecting price to go below this again. So around this zone, we are also expecting price to at least continue from this side to at least this side. You get it? So then the focus will now, the BOS focus will now come again to this place. We have our BOS around this point, and here becomes our new strong low. You get it? Okay, so here BOS, and here strong low. All right, so that is it. So in a downtrend, we realized that when market was coming down, it was coming like this. So whenever it comes, we just mark the last strong high. Then we know that our BOS was here. It broke around this zone. So once price change, this became our last strong high like this, because it took this place to also break this level. So here became our last strong high. But once price go to this point, it used this point to break this side. Once this was breaking, once this place was broken using this, then this point, instead of BOS, it becomes our change of character, and it is no more our strong high. It is no more strong because it has been broken. That is the whole concept. You get it? The same thing happens. Let's go to uptrend. If we have price moving like this in an uptrend, so that one to around this point, we are not expecting here. Price was making higher lows, higher highs, lower lows, lower high, lower low, lower high. We are expecting price to go to this. Maybe price broke the last one, and around this zone, when price was coming, instead of it respecting this trend line, it just broke like this. You understand? Then it came like this, then possibly continue. So with this, because we're following this structure, I just want to mark our last strong low. Here was supposed to be our strong low. Here is supposed to be our strong low. You get it? Because this point at least broke this price. So since here was our BOS, we just indicate it like this. So here was BOS, and this one is our strong low. The same thing applies to this part too. This one, there was a BOS, you understand, and there was this was our strong low. You get it? But I said, once price is moving, always take note of the last ones. You just mark the last ones. That is it. Yes. So with this, we can see that from this session, instead of price respecting here, it broke through and came around this zone. So this zone is no more strong. You get it? It is no more strong. Once it is no more strong, because price broke through this stage, we say that the character change around this face. So we call it change of character. You get it? So with this change of character, now we are expecting when there is a pullback, as I explained here. Once there is always a change of character, there will be a pullback. Yeah, change of character, there will be a pullback. So once price at least got back to this zone, we are expecting it not to go below this, go above this. So this place is now actually something like a strong high. It becomes a strong high because it used this point to break our last low. This low was valid. The issue is the validity of the low. It is valid because it was able to break this price line. You understand? Once it broke this price line, then it went up like this. So here was a valid. But once this, which was initially strong, is now broken, it means this one, the strength is better than this place. So we are not expecting price to go above it. And unfortunately, maybe price could have gone to this direction before coming down, like up to that level, or maybe around, like something like this. So now, when price got here and it broke this level, here becomes our BOS. Yes, so here became our BOS because now we've confirmed that we are in a direction that is going down. Before it was going up, but now we are going down, and the strong low is no more here, it's here. You get it? So if we should continue with this diagram, at least price is expected to retrace, then come down, retrace, come down, like just to follow the trend until it gets to the point that it also breaks another side and change character again to maybe the uptrend again. All right, so I'll end this video here. You can just drag it around if you have it. I don't, because I've not positioned this well, I can just be dragging all this around. I'll end this video here. Now you know the meaning of change of character. Yes, that is the only thing that has been added to this particular video. It is just to inform you. Change of character just at least let you know that the trend has changed. We are no more following the previous trend. Something is changing in the market, and if you don't take care, initially I used to lose a lot around this zone. Like if you don't take care, you still believe that no, price will still go down, it will still go down, and it will surely punish you. So let's take this very serious. Very, very serious. All right.